Hello, everybody.
Konnichiwa.
Welcome back to the Weeb Report.
The Weeb Report.
Today, we will be doing something a little bit different.
Different
Yeah,
how?
Different is good. We will be discussing the 8 bullets of the Hassaikai
The Hassaikai.
from My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
which were introduced in Season 3
Yes.
and
Season 4.
Season 4.
Season 4.
Whoops.
Yeah. Big dummy.
Yeah. Just kind of, if you didn't know, we were interested in these, this is a very common trend in animes, being like, Demon Slayer has the 12 demon moons.
True.
This has the 8
and
bullets.
You don't really see a whole lot of the 8 bullets. Like we've seen them.
You see them all.
We've seen them all already.
But you don't see them. Yeah.
Once they're out of like the anime now, like they're pretty much done with.
Yeah.
They get, arrested and shit.
Yeah, and all the ones I was looking at, it was like current status, imprisoned.
Imprisoned, yeah. Is that a spoiler or?
Spoilers ahead, potentially.
But I mean, that's kind of like a given, right? The only ones not that we haven't seen like apprehended are the confession guy and the drunk guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not even so. They were defeated, though.
Defeated, yeah.
Yeah. Every bullet has been defeated. It's like a video game. We've gone through all the mini bosses.
True.
We're at the big currently boss. At Chisaki.
That's true. And so we're gonna touch a little bit on Chrono.
Yes.
Chronostasis.
You did that, right?
What?
Did you look him up?
No.
I didn't either.
That's okay.
We know him enough.
Yeah, while you're doing your thing,
Yeah.
or vice versa, one of us. Like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. His stuff.
Yeah.
I did get some cool stuff. I got some of the kanji from the people's names, which is very on the nose. All of it. Very much.
Yeah. So what we're gonna kind of do is he goes 1, I go 1.
Yeah.
Because there's 8.
Yeah, there's 8.
So take it away, Charles.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first one we see, which his name is I'm probably gonna butcher it, so don't kill me. Rikiya Katsukame.
Okay.
And that's the first guy you see bust through the gates as the police officers and heroes are about to knock and read the warrant.
Oh, that was an 8 bullet?
Yeah. This is the guy who busts through the gates. So he uses like knuckle dusters and shit. But his quirk is vitality stealing.
Okay.
So like he makes a remark when you first see him. He's like, "Oh, it's too early for this." Well, somebody being early.
That guy. Gotcha.
Yeah. So he doesn't like it's kind of like maybe he doesn't have a whole lot of energy there. But once he like they apprehend him a little bit and he's around all these people, he steals their energy and gets like a huge fucking burst of power. And he starts fighting again. And let's see. So his kanji, it contains katsu for life, kame for jar, and chikara for power. So this isn't like in the name, but written out in Japanese, this is some of the kanji that would make up his name. So life, jar, and power.
Life, jar, and power.
Yeah. So
basically putting it in a jar.
Yeah. Taking life force from other people, putting in a jar, and using it as power. Like I said, all these are very on the nose.
All of them, are very on the nose.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that guy was an 8 bullet.
Yeah. He was an 8 bullet. I mean, and he was a strong one. Vitality stealing
that's a big deal,
and it really doesn't get into his quirk at all.
No. Well, because that is like I'm gonna take your energy, making me stronger and you weaker.
Yes.
It's a good quirk.
It is a good quirk. But that's all I got for him.
Next is I'm gonna butcher these too.
Yeah.
Sora Itsu Tabe.
Oh, I know. Tabe.
Tabe?
Yeah.
Yes, this is our friend with the sack over his head.
Yeah.
And
creepy looking motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so one. He has enhanced speed. It's not really his quirk, but it is kind of like every superhero has. It's just faster.
Right.
Let's say I had super strength. I'm also faster.
He's just fast.
Yeah. So he hasn't. He's much faster.
Maybe it's because he metabolizes his food so quickly.
Maybe so.
That'd be.
But this is a guy we saw fight against Sun Eater.
Yeah.
Who was very quickly taken out by Aizawa.
Yes.
This dude has a really big mouth, big old denture-like teeth, perfectly straight and stuff. But his quirk is called food. And his quirk, let me get to it. Yeah, enhanced speed. And I also found like charts as far as like their skill level and stuff. Almost
Power
as if it was like
shit.
a car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw that too. I didn't really jot any of that down.
Me either. I just thought it was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
It is neat. It shows. I got all this off the
Wiki.
Yeah. My Hero Academia fandom wiki.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to take a look, those stats are like in the middle of the page.
Yeah.
But pretty much all the information that I have came from there.
Same.
So if you want to read a little bit more about him, that'd be.
It's a good way to go.
Place, yeah.
But his quirk is food, and it's kind of what we saw, and it's all kind of explained in the anime as well. He can eat.
Yeah.
And he metabolizes so fast. It's not so much that he's just a bottomless pit, as it burns so quickly that he can just keep eating. It's almost as if he didn't eat anything. Like as soon as it hits his stomach, it just like.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
Never always be able to eat.
Yeah, and he actually has he's mentally unstable. And that's kind of his whole thing is he'll eat anything. And that's kind of part of his mental instability is he's just, always hungry.
Always hungry,
So it's just chomp, 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 chomp. Like,
gotta eat.
That's all I can really think about. And as far as did you go to the bottom and find like trivia for them?
Yeah.
His kanji is empty and full/satisfied.
Oh, Lord.
Very on the nose.
It is very on the nose.
And also, I found this super interesting is it seems to represent a corruption of the sixth tenet of the real 8 precepts of Buddhism. Only eat at the proper time. That is after sunrise and before noon.
They all had some kind of broken tenet.
Yeah, all 8 bullets are based off of the 8 tenets of Buddhism, which been very common in anime to equate it to stuff like that.
Yeah,
but awesome.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, since you bring that up now, I kind of feel like I have to.
I want to know his because I don't know the tenets of Buddhism. I'm not Buddhist.
So I will go to his page and
also his mask and overall design is based off of the Scarecrow villain from
Batman. You can see that for sure.
As soon as I read that, I was like, oh well, obviously.
Okay, so Rikiya, I cannot say this guy's name.
That's fine.
Seems to represent a corruption of the third tenet of the real 8 precepts of Buddhism: abstain from sexual activity. Because he steals others' vitality.
Yeah.
Neat. That's neat. Yeah.
Again, all makes sense, and again, these are all really on the nose.
They really are.
But it's all really cool. I didn't think this be as interesting as it was.
I know, right?
I thought it's cool to talk about these guys and stuff.
I mean, it all goes a lot deeper than you think.
Yes.
Got anything else for?
I think I'm good with him. Mainly because we do see him in the anime.
He's actually one of the ones that they go kind of in depth.
Yes.
In depth in.
But yeah, I'm good there. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna move on to another person who was fighting with Tabe.
Yeah.
His name is Toya Setsuno. So he's the guy with larceny. So he's got the blonde hair and all that, and it kind of goes into his backstory a little bit. It reminded me a lot of The Incredibles, his backstory.
Okay.
Because in The Incredibles, the heroes are sued because a guy tried to kill himself, and they saved him, and so they sued them, and that's why that's part of the reason why heroes are banned in the Incredibles universe.
Yeah.
So this guy, tried to jump off a building to kill himself, and a hero saved him, and he didn't appreciate that.
No.
Looking back, but like he really lived like a life on the streets until Chisaki came and pulled him up and pretty much gave him a purpose.
Yeah.
So his quirk is larceny.
Yep.
So pretty much anything he can see on your person, he can steal. And that's why in the anime the cops wouldn't brandish their guns
because he couldn't see them yet.
He couldn't see them. So as soon as they pulled them out, he could see them and he could take them. So some of the words they used to describe him were like a fanatic, outspoken, like very tactical in thinking, which makes sense with a quirk like that,
Yeah.
But he uses a katana and a knife, which we've seen a lot of the Yakuza use.
Yeah. Like
guns and shit, but he prefers blades.
We saw him with the knife, and that keeps it like
he keeps it in his beak. Yeah. So his kanji, the only one I could find, it said setsu, which is stealing.
Probably, yeah.
Stealing, which makes sense. And it says Toyo seems to represent a corruption of the second tenet of the real 8 precepts of Buddhism: do not steal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again,
can't.
Boop boop.
Yeah. Exactly. So this is a little bit sadder, but Horikoshi said he wanted to commit suicide because his ex-girlfriend had like left him or was cheating on him or something. So Horikoshi said that Toya's now ex-girlfriend, he was planning on making that relationship last a lifetime and becoming a happy family. So that's why after it broke off,
Yikes.
He was like, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Sad.
But thankfully, he didn't.
I mean, he tried.
You can try.
Look, man, all I'm saying, if he just needed somebody to love.
I'm sure he's got a lot of love.
He's a Joe Goldberg in the world of My Hero.
Yeah.
That's a you.
You.
Fuck.
Wow.
A you reference.
Haven't seen it yet, but I will.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got for
see,
Toya.
Didn't even know that. They don't even go into that in the manga or in the anime.
No.
At all.
That's just a trivia bit on here.
Oh.
Which I think those are kind of the most interesting
Those
bits.
are definitely the most interesting. Next is Deidoro Sakaki.
Sakaki.
Yeah.
That's definitely not wrong.
Or so this guy is the guy with the quirk Sloshed.
Sloshed. Okay.
He's our alcoholic friend who we see in the anime hanging from the pole.
Yeah.
While they're trying to get to Overhaul, or Mirio's trying to get to Overhaul, and his quirk is Sloshed, and his quirk allows him to subjects nearby to suffer severe dizziness and inhibit their sense of balance, putting them in a state of similar to being drunk. It's kind of theorized. It's unclear, really. Does that come from him being intoxicated, or is it just his quirk make people like that?
I'd say, if I had to guess, it's from his own intoxication.
I think it's his own intoxication,
yeah.
But it's like unclear. But he also in his, he wears his mask almost looks like a horse mask, kind of like a skull mask.
Weird, yeah.
His eyes, they have drains in them.
Oh my god.
Well, like his eye holes, they have drains because he'll drink in any position he's in, and he puts it in the eyes,
hanging upside down.
Puts it in the eyes so they can drain out and it doesn't accumulate.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's kind of neat,
but Jesus Christ.
Yes, he is. He's a obviously a huge alcoholic, and
he has no choice.
Yeah, Chisaki apparently was just like, he picked him up one day because he kind of felt what was going on with him.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I can use that.
Oh my god.
He also, which we don't see, he has daggers.
He has daggers.
He has possesses several throwing knives that he holds between his fingers.
Oh shit! Yeah, I never saw him with daggers.
He doesn't show any daggers. In his kanji, not a lot of trivia for him, but his kanji is sake.
Sake.
It's the kanji for alcohol.
Makes sense.
Yep. And he represents the 5th tenet of the real 8 precepts of Buddhism: do not take intoxicants.
Oh yeah,
He's failing that.
That'll count. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alcohol gets you every time, man.
And that's our dude, Deodoro Sakaki.
I guess I got the easy names. My next one, Yu Hojo.
Yu Hojo.
So this, I'm gonna finish out the 3 guys who are fighting Sun Eater.
Mm-hmm.
This is crystallized guy.
Oh yeah.
So his quirk is crystallized. It lets him put out a crystal in like any bare part of his body. Mm-hmm. So he keeps his head shaved, so he can put crystals out of his head. So he's pretty serious guy, very loyal. He goes a little bit into it about his backstory. Mm-hmm. Somebody was using him to make make crystals until they realized they were fake, and I'm assuming like kicked him out, maybe beat the shit out of him. I don't know if you can beat him up, but tried. So he uses a handgun, like a lot of the Yakuza that we see. But his kanji had Takara, which is treasure, Sei for life, and Yu for connection.
The treasure I get.
Yeah. Treasure, life, because it's maybe because the life is coming, or the treasure is coming out of his
life force.
And connection, I think, because the 3 of them were all friends.
Yes.
But it also said Ho could come from Jewel or Jim, and the first name from the first kanji for the name of his quirk, Yu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you saying that about them being friends of, I forget his name. Tabe.
Yeah.
He like really values friendship.
Yes.
And that's why he wouldn't eat the crystal guy.
That's one of my favorite parts when Sun Eater like whips the crystal guy around, and he's like, and friends don't eat friends. Yeah. Smashes him up against the wall. Mm-hmm. It's like fucking badass. So Yu seems to represent a corruption of the 7th tenet of the 8 precepts of Buddhism, which, among other things, forbids the wearing of jewelry and decorations such as crystals. Yeah.
Being grandiose.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
That one's... I've said it a million times, but I love how, like, precise they all are.
It's so precise, and it's so, like... When I was reading, I was like, oh...
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I remember when we were talking about Sloshed, you were, like, mentioning... He's like, is his name, like, Saki or something? His name's Sakaki. Yeah. So... And in kanji, it's Saki. Next is our man who we all know and love. Maybe. I don't know. Kendo Rappa.
I know Rappa.
Rappa. Big ass dude. Super strength.
Yes. Very powerful.
We see him fighting Fat Gum and Kirishima.
Punched the fat right off of him.
Send him over. Yeah, he was found by Chisaki in the fighting, in an underground fighting ring where quirks were allowed.
Yes.
We see this in the anime, but he wants to fight Chisaki, and he literally only joins Chisaki so he could beat him.
So he can continue fighting him until he can win.
He has fought him 5 times since he's been with the Hassaikai and has lost all 5 times.
Not just lost, literally been like disintegrated and put back together.
Yeah, and he is he likes one-on-one fights. He likes honest fights. Yes. Like, he doesn't want any cheating. He doesn't want any jumping. Like, he's very much just...
me, and our quirks.
Yep. There's a lot about him, but obviously he has immense strength.
Yes.
That doesn't even really come from his quirk. That's just one of those things.
And integrity.
Yes. He has his own sense of honor.
Yeah.
Immense strength. He's a strong-ass dude. Enhanced durability.
Yeah.
He takes the punch from Fat Gum and just kind of... his arms are all messed up.
Yeah.
But he's still
up and walking and talking.
Yes. Now, his quirk is not as simple as he's just hard-hitting.
Right.
His quirk is called Strong Arm. And his quirk allows him to rotate his shoulders at extreme speeds, allowing him to attack his targets with a near endless barrage of bullet punches.
Holy shit.
His quirk can only stay active for a few seconds at a time, but this is all the time Kendo needs to wear down his opponent.
Holy shit. I didn't know it was that.
So it's like his joints are what changed. So him being super strong... And I don't know what happens to the joints. Maybe they turn to like a rubber.
Right.
Where he just can just...
That's crazy. I just thought he was super strong and fast.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Holy shit.
So I guess I don't know how your shoulders would move in a certain way.
I mean, just imagine you didn't have like this limitation.
That's true.
You could just...
Because he does. He kind of goes like in wheels. With full strength. So
that's cool. I did not know that. That's his quirk.
Yeah. Is his shoulders can be manipulated.
That's dope as fuck.
And where's his trivia? Oh, yeah. He had a lot of trivia. But his last name means thug or villain.
Fair.
Rappa.
Fair.
And his first name contains the kanji for shoulder and movement.
Makes sense.
Shoulder and movement.
Because he moves that shoulder, bud.
Yep. And he represents the first tenet of the 8 precepts of Buddhism. Do not kill other living things.
Yeah, I was thinking like some like harming others.
Basically, don't harm things. Yeah. Horikoshi said that he is very fun to draw.
He likes drawing him.
He really likes drawing him, and he joined the street fighting gang as a rebellion against his parents, who were very strict parents. And I think there was one more. Oh, Kendo is the only one of the 8 bullets who is not a C rank villain.
C rank villain.
Yeah.
I didn't know they ranked villains.
I didn't know they'd ranked him either.
Yeah.
But I guess you have your A would be like Shigaraki and Chisaki. But he is the only, because this is an underground guy.
Yeah.
Like he's a nobody.
So you're saying like he's below C rank.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he's the only bullet who is below C rank.
Gotcha. Neat. Oh my god.
It is. That's what I was doing researching these. I was just neat. Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
Agreed, though.
Go ahead. Take it away with number 7.
So I'm going to finish it off with probably... I'm going to finish my part off with probably the most hated motherfucker in the show right now. Shin Nomoto. Quirk Confession.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So his quirk is very basic. Allows him to ask you a question and you're forced to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He's very cynical and very smart. He uses a handgun. We see that. He's skilled in marksmanship. This guy had a lot of stuff on him. Like, it went into his intellect, his ability, like, just all of his abilities really well. But his abilities aren't that crazy, so I'm not gonna really go into it. But his kanji are fucking just duh. So it's Shin for truth, and Nomoto for true.
So truth, true.
Truth, true.
Okay.
Wait, no. Nomoto, true intentions.
True intentions.
I fucked up writing it. True intentions. So Shin for truth and Nomoto for true intentions. And then he seems to represent a corruption of the 4th tenet of the 8 precepts of Buddhism. Do not deceive others. Which is, I mean, he could lie to you.
He could lie.
You just can't lie to him. I don't know. That one's not as... doesn't make as much sense.
Well, it does, because his whole quirk is about lying. and
true.
Just in general,
That's true.
Don't be deceitful.
Yeah.
So he is corrupting it because you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice. Yeah.
So like, even if I wanted to tell you the truth,
I have
you're
to.
pulling it out of me.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not willingly giving my truth.
Well, yeah, fuck this guy because he's the one who shot Mirio.
Yes.
With his quirk erasing bullet.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Are we canceling confession?
Huh?
Are we canceling confession?
Confession.
Not Catholic confession like this. Cancel.
What do you mean?
Is he canceled?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel culture.
Yeah, let's cancel Shin Nomoto.
He's canceled.
Kill him in the anime and the manga.
Yes, please.
I don't know. I mean, he's arrested, but there's dirty cops everywhere, right?
Hey, man, prison's a scary place.
That's right.
Hey.
He can go out Dahmer style.
I was gonna say Dahmer died in prison.
Stab him in a few times, you know. I don't care where, but
just as long as he can.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
And I will finish off the 8 bullets.
Yes.
With
okay.
Hekiji Tengai.
Okay.
Hekiji Tengai.
Who's that? I already. There's only one guy left.
He is our shield guy.
He's our shield. Yep.
He is the last member of the Hassaikai, or the 8 bullets, or I think the full Hassaikai. They said it a lot, and it was very confusing.
Yes.
Fair. But he is like one of the last members, and Chisaki literally only got him to try to tame Rappa.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's his whole reason for being there, is to babysit Rappa.
That's funny.
And he has some extra stuff, enhanced durability, because he also can get up from a punch.
Okay. That's true. He did get up from that punch.
Yes, he did.
He just couldn't even use his quirk afterwards.
But he was still intact.
Yeah.
And then tactical intellect. I guess that's just a way of saying he's really smart, and he's a good. He knows how to deal with a fight.
Yeah.
And his quirk is barrier, obviously. His quirk allows him to manifest an extremely durable dome-shaped force field around him. Fagum said it was like punching a steel wall.
Yeah. And
it seems like he has very good control of his quirk. He can make a big dome and a dome within the dome, but he can never create. He always has to be the center of the dome. So like if I was on one side of the room and you're on the other, he couldn't put a dome around you.
Okay, so he's got to be like right in the middle.
You need to be around him.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay.
And it's speculated the bigger the dome, the weaker it is. Which is kind of
makes sense
in physics wise, yeah.
Yeah.
And his trivia, he has a lot as well. Okay, this is really long. He is himself, and kendo is a reference to the irresistible force paradox, which is famously illustrated with a Chinese anecdote where a man sells spear and shield, says the spear can pierce any armor and any shield.
Right.
And he says that his shields can deflect any attack. So what happens if you put them together?
Right.
And
when a rock meets a hard place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And at the end of this it says, however, Kekiji's quirk easily defends against Kendo's attacks.
So he does. So he's the stronger of the two.
Because remember when they were in the shield and he started punching.
He made a smaller shield around that shield.
So his shield is stronger than his punches.
Yeah, okay. I said, like, when a rock meets a hard place, I prefer when an unstoppable object meets an immovable, or an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yes. The Joker.
Yeah.
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 Upside down Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, his last name, named Tengai, refers to the type of Buddhist canopy or dome.
Makes sense.
His first name contains the kanji wall, heki, and mercy, ji. So wall and mercy.
I get wall.
Wall, obviously.
Maybe mercy because
he is a very calm person. He's basically a pacifist.
Yeah.
He's made to be.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, he's not, like, put up a dome.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't go out, beat the shit out of people like Rappa.
He does not have, and he actually doesn't agree with Rappa's way of life.
That's true.
So
he doesn't like Rappa at all, really.
I guess that's his thing.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't. maybe pacifism a little bit.
Makes sense.
This one's a little weird about Buddhism, but he corrupts the 8th tenet of Buddhism, which forbids taking shelter and resting under a luxurious canopy.
His canopy is his dome.
That is his dome. But I found that one strange. So it's like you can't be lazy, I guess is what it's getting at.
Maybe not like for a long period. I'm not Buddhist or anything, so probably not get into it that much. But I don't know. Maybe it's like
be active. Don't.
Yeah, not. Maybe it's referring to like all the time rather than like spending. Cause you gotta think like back in that time,
you had to be working. Yeah, you had to be up. You had to be moving.
Yeah, like if it was daylight, you were working.
Yes. So that's cool. 8th one, don't lounge under a luxurious canopy. Yes. And the last one is him being Kendo's babysitter.
Fair.
Those are the 8 bullets of the Hassaikai.
Of the Hassaikai, yep.
Got any on Chrono?
Yeah, we're going to throw in chronostasis. I always thought he was an 8 bullets.
The way they represent him is that he is one.
Yeah, but...
we're throwing him in as an honorable mention.
As an honorable mention because he's a cool character.
Yes.
So his quirk is chronostasis, I believe, is the name of his quirk. Mm-hmm. And pretty much what that does is it lets him, with the long hand, he speeds you up.
Yeah.
And with the short hand, he slows you down, or vice versa, one of those. But I mean, we're looking at him now, with Aizawa. He's got Aizawa wrapped up. We haven't covered that on our. That was on the subbed episode that I watched.
Oh yeah,
with Christina. Yeah. But it's fine. I mean, if you're caught up with the anime, like
you're caught up.
Yeah. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. I don't see any trivia about him.
Really?
No. And I'm on the wiki.
So he uses guns.
Yeah.
He also has the special darts that erase
I see.
quirks for a short period of time. He's got some trivia.
He does, actually. Yeah. I was on just his quirk page.
Yeah. So maybe I'll read the trivia and you can read a little bit more about his quirk.
Sure. But he has an extra ability of stealth.
Stealth, yeah, I saw that.
He is,
and it even gives a reference.
Seen jumping down. Like,
yeah.
He's a sneaky little guy.
When Twice brought Chisaki to the League of Villains for the first time,
mm-hmm.
he was in the room with them and nobody even noticed.
Yes.
Or nobody seemed to notice. Nobody said, hey, there's a dude on the ceiling.
Are we all just not gonna talk?
Shigaraki
dude
waves his hand.
I know.
It's fine.
He's obviously not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, his quirk was interesting. It allows him to slow down the movements of anything he hits with his clock hand, like hair. Kurano can extend his hair, but only if he is not moving.
So when he's still, he can shoot it out.
Like a Play-Doh.
Yeah, but only if he's not moving.
Yes, he has to be stationary.
Gives him a little bit of a weakness,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be hard to fight.
Hell yeah, dude.
Somebody who can whip his hair out at you, and if it touches you, you fucking slow down.
Ugh.
Spooky stuff, yeah. It'd be hard.
Mm-hmm.
But if he can only do that while he's not moving, it makes it a little bit easier.
Huh. Well, I just got into his relationship with Overhaul. He's Chisaki's direct assistant.
Mm-hmm. Now, it seems that way.
Yes. And he is loyal to Overhaul and follows his orders without question, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, as a leading member of the 8 Bullets, Chronostasis is trusted by Overhaul.
But we have 8 bullets. I've listed off 4.
Mm-hmm.
You listed off 4. Maybe he leads the 8 bullets. Maybe he's I was gonna say he's the gun that the 8 bullets are in. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, because he seemed a little too. That's why we thought he was a bullet, because he's so high up.
He's so high up. He's super fucking strong.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time we see him, he's protecting Chisaki.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always thought, even reading the manga, I thought he was in 8 Bullets. I didn't realize he wasn't until I looked up the 8 Bullets page, and he was not on there.
I didn't know until you told me he wasn't.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go on to the trivia. A chronostasis is a kind of temporal illusion. So I'm assuming that's what he punched them in.
Yes.
It's just a temporal illusion. It's
a,
relative. Time's going slow relative to the person of what it normally would be.
Yes. Yeah. It's his genjutsu.
Yeah, pretty much.
From Naruto.
Yes. So his name is composed of the kanji for mysterious, occultness, which is kuro, field, which is no, and pin or needle, which is hairy. And Kurono is a reference to the Japanese pronunciation of his quirk, chronostasis.
Do you want to try to say the Japanese version of that?
Kurono?
Kurono sutashisu.
Holy shit.
Do you not see that?
Oh, I do see that. Kurono sutashisu. Kurono sutashisu.
Kurono sutashisu.
Kurono sutashisu.
We're also trying to learn Japanese.
We are. I'm on the 2nd course.
Yeah, I'm on the 3rd.
Of 90.
Of 90. Yeah.
And apparently Harry Kurono's, what is it?
Huh?
Kurono's English voice actor, Anthony Bowling,
yeah,
also voices one of the kids from Class 1B. Yeah. If you look him up, his name is Hiryu Ren, H-R-Y-U-R-I-N.
Oh, it's the dude with the papers and stuff.
Yeah, it's the guy with the papers.
Cool.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
Yeah. And I like chronostasis.
I like
Kurono.
Kurono. I call him Kurono.
Kurono.
It might be Kurono.
No. Kurono.
I like Kurono.
I think Kurono. I like him. Now I'm kind of happy knowing that he kind of leads the 8 Bullets for ending on him.
Yeah.
That's good.
It is good.
But this was cool. I liked looking up these 4. And
it was actually really fun. You should have done it whenever. I can say no more.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But
because I was like, when they get to this,
no,
so cool.
No,
because we can do it then too, and we're going to.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Once we end.
Yeah, it's on My Hero. You'll get it.
Sure, I'm caught up. So yeah.
All right.
But
anything else?
I'm good, man. That was cool, and I like doing these.
Yeah, it was
short little fun episodes.
It was,
especially right now because we're on a break from My Hero.
True. That's true.
So a little My Hero stuff.
Give us a little My Hero stuff out on the break. Nice. Good timing for My Hero stuff, probably, yeah.
But yeah, I'm good.
All right. Let us know if you like this episode on, characters rather than story.
Yep.
Give us a like, give us a subscribe.
We love anime worlds, so if we get an excuse to kind of dive deeper into the worlds and lore, I'm about it.
True. Leave us some feedback. Give us a comment.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Yeah.
Who are also weebs and like weeb stuff.
Fucking weeb.
Weebs, man.
You're a weeb.
So are you. While he dies, I'm going to say my thing. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep on watching, keep on reading, and keep on listening. I hope I haven't heard that before.
And goodbye. Yeah, you're just fucking copying somebody else.
I hope I'm not. I don't think I am.
You piece of shit.
I don't know. But bye, everyone.
Goodbye.